things be dirty as hell. Hey, how you doing? Welcome back to the video. It's way too early in the morning for me to be this hyper, but car shows are coming back, and man, I have a car, so I am super excited for this. We're going all the way up to Gastonia for a car show called Gas House. But before we end up making it all the way over there, I need to put power steering fluid in this car because apparently I have a leak that I have not seen previously. So that'll be something that we'll have to address when I get back home. But for now, I'm just gonna dump power steering fluid in it and hope for the best. It's 7:30 in the morning. I have about an hour drive all the way over there. The car is absolutely disgusting because I haven't washed it in probably 3 weeks because I haven't driven it in probably 2 weeks because I've been waiting on the tag. But I finally got a tag now. So Fram power steering meets all OEM specifications. All right, don't make a mess. I made kind of a mess. All right, the mess is gradually getting worse. Hey, how you doing? You're gonna need to stop doing that. And I think I've come to the decision that I'm officially bringing back sweatshirts and t-shirts. Remember how we did it back in like the early 2000s and the late 90s? None of you probably remember that because you're all 12. Y'all want a cold start? What kind of question was that? I know y'all guys want a cold start. Remember, it's 7:30 in the morning, so if I'm up, you're up. She sounds pissed off like usual. I'm gonna let her warm up. I gotta go grab some camera stuff from the inside, and then I will see y'all at the car wash. So we showed up to QT, and I just had to clean my wheels, and then before you know it, C6 on welds, and then we got a black Trackhawk on the same wheels, but he had to show up, so now it's time for us to go to the car show. Are y'all ready to go to the car show? Are you going to the car show? Dylan, that's Dylan that owns the orange C6, the one with the big turbo. He also has his black Trackhawk, super clean car, but something's going on with the transfer case, so it's hopping real bad, so he doesn't want to drive it any further. So he's gonna go home, and me and his brother are gonna go to the car show. But wow, just look how good that looks. That's even nicer. All right, well, we've had enough fun here. We'll see you at the car show. How you doing? We made it. 30 minutes later, we have finally arrived. Cool, calm, and collective drive here. Looks like there's a good amount of cars over here, so once we get through this light, I'll show you all the cars. I don't know who all is gonna be here. I don't know how many people are gonna be here. Miller and my buddy Vince are supposed to be here, but they went to another Cars and Coffee down in Mooresville. We are currently in Gastonia, so I guess we'll see how many cars are here. It seems like there's a lot of cars out here. I have no idea what I'm looking at, but I see a lot of cars. So that should be pretty cool, and more cars are coming in. Wow. I can't tell you the last time that I've been to a car show, but it's been a while for sure. So I'm gonna sit here, hop out, and walk around and see if I can find any of my friends.
At the top of the class on a roll, and it's time to run it up, yeah, you know. Maxed out, put the pedal to the floor. Ayy, on the road, here we go, here we go. Yeah, we winning by a landslide. Never see me coming on my landmine. Yeah, I ain't taking orders in command like. Yeah, you about to see me on demand like. You know on demand. If you ain't know, you about to understand. Yeah, I got the team by my side, right hand. Yeah, take it to a string, you ain't seen it like that. Yeah, and it's the dream, and we coming for the bag. Yeah, and we ain't never going back now. Future expedited, now we on the fast track now. They won't lend a hand, now they see us on the map now.
Alright, well, let's be honest. Definitely aren't car shows like I'm used to. The last car show that I've been to was like UNCC parking deck car meets back in like 2015, 2016. When shit was live. That was cool, kind of like a hangout vibe. We just all kind of stood there and hung out and chit-chatted, but it's also still pretty early in the year. It's still cold outside. It's like 50 degrees outside right now, so that's that's still pretty cold to be standing outside hanging out. But when it's like 65, 70, yeah, call me, I'll be outside. But we got more car shows to go to. I have no idea what this video is going to consist of, but it needs to consist of something because it can't just be 3 minutes worth of a car show.
Are you vlogging?
Look who I found.
Are you vlogging?
I'm vlogging, finally. All right, well, I finally found Miller, so me and him are gonna walk around and catch up, and I'll vlog here in a second whenever I can find something cool to film, huh?
I got some cool stuff to show you.
Oh, okay, well, I'm gonna bring the camera. Miller, what are we looking at?
This is a Super Trofeo. I mean, a Super Trofeo. It's all carbon. It's street legal, and it's a race car. Come on. You see all these races he's done in here?
Yeah.
This thing's crazy. That's like a $25,000 steering wheel. He told me earlier.
It's like a $25,000 sticker.
Yeah, basically. it's nuts. Trevor.
Damn, dude.
There's like, I think $10,000 brakes is what's been said on this thing.
This car show I'm definitely having more fun at because the first car show that I was just at, there was a whole bunch of standing around doing nothing. This one, a lot of cool cars to actually look at and a lot of cool people around. So I'm gonna hang out and meet some cool guys and watch some cool cars because there's a lot of cool cars. Like, well, apparently most of them have already gone, but we still got plenty to go see. Bye, buddy! It's kind of gay, Miller. Not no black C6 on welds, but you know, you understand.
Day 2.
Hey, how you doing? Welcome back. It's Sunday now, which I was supposed to be uploading a video today, but it's not gonna be happening. Let me show you why. So, as you know, I have a black C6 on welds, and my headlights don't work. My headlights haven't worked. Also, quick side note, don't mind my haircut. I went and got my haircut yesterday, and they absolutely chopped me, so it's usually how it goes, and every time I get a haircut, they always just kind of ruin it. But anyways, back to the regularly scheduled program. These headlights, everything's plugged in. As you know, I bought the car with the headlights not working. One day I'm gonna take the bumper off, I'm gonna take the headlight off, and I'm gonna figure out what's going on with it. Well, I have no idea what's going on with it. Everything's plugged in. These two right here are supposed to be unplugged because if they were to be plugged into each other, the sequential light right here wouldn't be sequential. It would just be all the lights coming on and off at once. And I don't want that. I want the sequential. But turn the switch on, I have no headlights. Turn the switch off, I have no headlights. Fog lights don't work. Headlights don't work. The only thing I have that works are turn signals. Also, y'all guys want to see something really, really cool that I found out about this car? Look at this. So this is pretty much your subframe, not a subframe, but as you can see, it's holding my radiator and my supports and airflow and all that. And it's just like as broken and as loose as it can be. Can y'all see that? As you can see right here, scraping so bad has broken this entire front mount. So, I mean, honestly, that's super neat if you ask me. And something else really cool about this car, I took the wheels off for the first time today. It has C6 Coilovers on it, which I already knew, but this one right here is the new style to where you can just grab it and you can just twist it all by hand, which is exactly what you not want to do. That nut up there is not even tight. I don't have a bushing right in there. I don't know if y'all guys can see that. It's pretty dark in there, but I can twist the entire coilover and tighten this down. This lock ring isn't tight. The lock ring on the passenger side isn't tight. So what I'm gonna have to do now is I'm gonna have to take these coilovers off, get them to where they're adjusted correctly, put them back on, and then put the rear coilovers on as well. I have the rear coilovers in my room. I was just planning on doing that a different day, but since I'm already out here and the headlights are all plugged in and doing what the headlights are supposed to be doing, I don't know what's going on with them. I'm gonna contact Morimoto and try and get it figured out, but I don't know what's going on. So I might just go ahead and take the coilovers out of this car and align them properly and put them in all around and then raise the car. That I wasn't expecting to find. But I mean, it's a 20-year-old car, so you're gonna find problems like that. I also wasn't expecting to have an entire almost subframe of the front of the car loose, so I'm gonna have to buy one of those. All right, ladies and gentlemen, well, it's been a few hours since the last time that I've talked to you. I'm absolutely covered in Corvette, so I'm having a great time. Let's go ahead and do a breakdown of what I've done. So, remember how these coilovers, when I got in here, they were moving? Well, now they are starting. I took them all off, set the rebound, which what you have to do is you have to crack these two nuts right here, tighten the first one down to where the spring stops, and then tighten the lock nut down, and then crank it enough to where you can fit your key in between the top and the bottom one, and then actually lock your nut down. And that's how you set your rebound. And then to set your ride height, what you do is you come in here, you loosen this lock collar, and then you twist pretty much the entire shock. And that's either going to raise the shock up into here, or it's going to lower the shock. The lower you go, the higher the car goes. The more you twist it and it goes inside this neck, the lower the car gets. Kind of opposite from what you would think. But now both the fronts are level. They both have the correct spacing in them, like they should. They're all tight, everything's locked in. And I also went ahead and raised it up a little bit because, as you know, the front was so low, so I went ahead and raised it up about 2 turns. So I have no idea what it's going to sit like. It could be a monster truck now, but I've been meaning to get underneath here and raise it up, and I finally did it. So I think I might go ahead and run to the back and do the back. Now, I didn't film a lot for the front. I might film a little bit more for the back because the back I still have to take off the leaf spring that goes across. So I gotta take that off, which shouldn't be too hard, and then put the coilovers on. So let's get the front down on the ground, and let's get the rear end back up in the air.
Day 3.
Sheesh! Hey, how you doing? Welcome back. I don't know what day it was that I picked you up last, but today let me show you what we're gonna be doing. As we know, the front has coilovers on it, but the rear has lowering bolts on it. Well, today, in this video, we're going to be adding rear coilovers to this car. I do have to build this coilover because the previous owner handed me this, and he said that he didn't put the coilovers on, didn't know how, didn't want to, I'm not sure. But the shock is pretty toast, so I went ahead and bought another shock. I'm gonna get these two built. This one, as you can tell, is already built. This one has to get built, so I'm gonna walk y'all through how to build a set of coilovers, how to set rebound, how to tighten everything up, and how to set ride height. Now let's get under the car so I can show you what we have to do. So this leaf spring that I'm showing you right here goes all the way across the car and goes down to the lower control arm on both sides. So you have to take this off, super simple, and then you just add the coilovers up inside there where you see that shock is right there. Super simple process. How long is this gonna take me? Well, I have no idea. It looks about 12:30 to me. So, probably 6. I still have to do a radiator support. Remember this? And it's just like as broken and as loose as it can be. Yeah, so that's not good. That's not the way that should be. So in that box right there is a complete one-piece radiator support. So without any more chit-chatting, let's start taking this leaf spring off the car.
A few moments later.
So I'm very glad that I went ahead and did the coilovers before I started taking things apart on the car because, well, they sent out the wrong shock that I was gonna put on that coilover. That doesn't look the same at all. I waited 4 weeks for these. So now I have to get in contact with the company. I have to send them some back. I probably have to wait another 4 weeks to get it. So it's not getting on coilovers yet. We'll just keep on riding on lowering bolts. So now that this video is, I guess I can do the radiator support. We're gonna move on from the coilovers and do the radiator support. So here we go to the front side of the car. This right here is the lower radiator support that is currently broken half on mine. Right here at this weld, and right here at this weld. So that's the reason we're doing this. Hopefully this will sturdy up everything in the front end. As far as radiator supports goes, we have the car already set up off the ground. Now we just got to take the old one out, put the new one in. All right, old one's off. All right, well, the bar is in. I went ahead and added the adapters for all the plastics to go in. I went ahead and added the horn. I went ahead and zip tied this plastic down, but nobody's gonna see that because these, I don't have screws for these holes, so zip ties are gonna have to do because race car. Now the only thing I gotta do is put this front bumper back on and hopefully everything will align right and it'll be more suitable for driving instead of whatever we're gonna call that. I don't know what we're gonna call that. Front bumper is on, everything is bolted back up. looks good as normal, but we have a new radiator support, so hopefully there will be one less clunk going on in this car. But I'm gonna get it off here. I'm gonna probably wash it again. I've washed this car way too many times, and this is probably the car that I've washed the most out of every vehicle I've owned, besides my first truck. I wash this thing almost every day. But there's so much pollen. I mean, look at this. There's just pollen everywhere, so I'm trying to keep it clean. But without further ado, I think that's where we're gonna end today's video. We've done a lot. We did the radiator support, we did coilovers, we messed with everything, we went to a couple car shows, went to a car show this morning. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, make sure to leave it down in the comments. I have a lot of content on this car and the green truck. The green truck seats are ready to be picked up, so I'm gonna be doing that this week. And sway bars are coming for this car. So y'all guys stay tuned for the next video. I will see y'all next Sunday. God bless you, and God bless this country. Peace.